Hello to the both of you. How are you today?
Great. How are you?
I'm great. I loved season 3. Thank you so much. I binged the whole thing like in one sitting. I love this series. Shalita, let's start with you. Did you, when you guys found out that you were going to be a part of this great series, did you binge season 1 and 2? Or
I didn't have
were
to
you
binge, Bonnie. I didn't have to binge. I was already a fan. So season 1 of You was my companion show. In my last jaunt out of the country before the world changed, I was in Barcelona. I was like, what is this stalker serial killer show? And I was hooked. So when I found out that I was doing season 3, I was like, I got to finish up season 2 because I was sad I was trapped in LA and they were back in LA. So I finished up, and baby, season 3 it's explosive.
It really is. Now, Travis, I got to say, I love anybody who can put Joe on edge. I mean, this is great. The Conrads are the best frenemies you could ask for. So, Travis, tell me a little bit about, just being on set with this gang and what it was like to play this couple, because you don't know if you love them or you hate them, right?
Yeah, I think there's really no in between. You're either going to love or hate Sherry and Carrie Conrad, but Sherry and Carrie are king of the cul-de-sac.
Yes, they are.
And we invite Joe and Love into our world, and you think they have a crazy world. Well, welcome to ours. I'm excited for people to get to see it. And I actually didn't see the show before I got the job. I went and binged season 2 to kind of understand what the show was, and I was so surprised at how funny the show is. It walks such a fine line where you're rooting for this guy that's doing terrible things, but you're laughing the whole time. And so, so excited to play in that world.
Yeah. What was it like, Sherry? One things I love about this show, and you probably, now that you guys have seen it, obviously, is the voiceover part of it. What Joe's thinking, and we get to hear that. How much fun is it to experience that in post, like when you get to hear basically what he's thinking?
Oh my gosh. So it's in the script, and I'm a naughty little actress. So I love just like, if I see something, I'm like, I want to elevate that. So especially like episode 1, when you really meet them and come to the house and you hear about who Sherry and Carrie really are, like I really played into, the momfluencer, I loved it. And so again, I cannot wait for people to see Joe and Love in this intimate suburban setting.
Yeah. I think the scariest part of the whole thing is that they're parents.
Exactly. Killer parents. Oh gosh.
Now, Travis, just to wrap it up, I have to ask you, because of course your character, this guy can do everything. He eats nothing. He does everything. He's in great shape. Did you relate to this guy at all? Or did you have to kind of, research and get into method for him?
No, there's definitely some crossover, I would say, between Carrie and myself. But I did a lot of research with sports psychology to get his mentality. I put on 10 pounds of muscle to just really get his physique. And I started learning archery. I watched a lot of survivalist television shows. So I really learned a lot through researching for Carrie, and I did realize that there are a lot of similarities that we have in our life. I very instinctively knew how to play this guy. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, it looked like you guys had a lot of fun, but you gave me a lot of fun watching it. I love the Conrads, and I want a spin-off series, okay?
Thank you, Bonnie.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you both. Thank you so much for your time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.